Hi, this is John West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with Linda the other day, promised this free video. So here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you could do to really maximize your traffic online and build up that customer base. So with that, let's get started. You're doing a lot of good things. You have your free estimate here, click button. You have your click to call for your Louisiana, Alabama, and Florida numbers. Everything is pretty clean. The only thing with conversions maybe is a form submit really high at the top. Maybe a virtual chat, depending on if you want that. The only idea with that is a lot of times you're giving your clientele different ways in which to reach you. So whether it be a phone number or an email or a text, any having giving multiple ways in which them for them to convert usually increases the percentage of conversions. But this is pretty clean. Love your logo. There's a lot of good things going on here. Went through all your sites, especially the service pages and things like that. The one thing though, really that I would recommend is these pages. I would recommend building out these pages and looking at what you're ranking for. So you guys are ranking for 214 keywords. You're getting quite a bit of traffic here. A lot of it has to do with your name, right? Guy Brothers, Brothers Roofing, Roofing Brothers, Guys Roofing, Guy Brothers. You know, really pulls in most of your traffic, which is great, right? You want to rank for your name and you've built a brand, and that's great. But you kind of want to rank for these keywords as well. You see Roofing Companies Milton, Roofing Pensacola, Roofer Pensacola. You're a lot of times you're at the bottom of the first page or even further behind. And although you're getting a little bit of traffic, you're not getting a lot. Most of it has to do with Pensacola, but honestly, if you're wanting to bring in traffic in Georgia, if you're wanting to bring in traffic in Louisiana, the best way to do it is to really build out those pages and go for different things. So I kind of focus still on the Pensacola, even though you do have areas that you're working in other places. But if I wanted to rank, looking at the keywords that potentially are here, like Roofing Companies Pensacola is a great keyword because most of the time people are searching for that. They want to buy, they want to find somebody that's a roofing company, and you are ranking for that Roofing Company Pensacola. Here, you're just at the middle of the second page. So really, in an effort to try to get you to the first page, one thing that always comes to play is content. So having a Pensacola page might help. Putting Pensacola as a heading, Roofing Companies Pensacola in the text, saving an image. So uh, instead of this logo being saved as Guy Brothers, it might be saved as Roofing Companies Pensacola or something like that. And obviously, there are things that you want to keep and remain Guy Brothers, but you want those keywords throughout as images. So like for instance, this image down here, since 1970 isn't really a keyword that you want to rank for, but Roofing Companies Pensacola is. So you can add things in and do things there. So my first tip is to add a lot of content, add those buyer specific keywords. And again, you can do this for anything. It doesn't have to be just Pensacola. You're in Georgia or South Alabama. Any city there, New Orleans, South Louisiana. You can do it for there as well. So really important to have that content and to have those keywords throughout. My second tip would just be to, normally would be to continue to build and grow this Google business profile, but this I think is where you're getting most of your traffic. You're getting a lot of traffic in Pensacola from this Google business profile because you're ranked number one. And typically, when you're doing really well in something, so whether you're number one organically or number one here, you really want to pull traffic from a variety of different ways. So, people search differently, and some people click on the first thing they see, which is why you would potentially run a local ad and get into the Google Guaranteed. You might want to, create a Google ad up here where you're reaching out into different places because for the people that click on the first thing they see, those are what people are going to see. And then obviously a big portion of people like to click on this map pack, and you're getting quite a bit of traffic there. And then if you can rank, not on the second page or the third page or wherever you're ranking for this keyword, but number one, you're really going to pull as much traffic as possible. So my second tip would maybe be get Google guaranteed, run some local ads and some Google ads. My third tip would just be to continue to build and strengthen this site. So looking at the site, here's some data. This is really how you build and grow it, these referring domains. And what these are websites that send links to your site. And the more websites that send links to your site, the stronger your site's going to get. And really what you're looking for is do follow links. And these do follow links are the ones that are going to give you strength and power, and these numerical values are going to go up. And typically what you like to see is 20s, 30s, 40s, and you like to see a 1-to-1 ratio. And just to show you what that looks like with your competition, this is Freeman Roofing. They're in Pensacola. As you can see, you're 27 and 8 and they're 34 and 8. And whereas you have 55 referring domains, they have 152 and 74 do follow. And as you can see, they're ranking in over 500 keywords, and they're getting 370 clicks a month. So, this is something you can achieve, and you can achieve, I believe, in a relatively short amount of time due to the fact that, your site is already on the ups, like you have quite a few things going on, and, you just use those tips and really build up your site, specifically, these back pages, and really grow it and strengthen it. And I think you can really compete with other companies within Pensacola and within other areas. Side note, not really one of the tips, but your site is not secure, and a lot of times Google will ding you for this as well. So this is just an SSL certificate issue. You really want to get that handled, and anybody that ever goes on your site, having an SSL certificate ensures that their information is secure. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. We would love your feedback. I also have a link to our Google Calendar. Myself or my business partner Jackie would love to get back at you whenever you fill it out, the form, and whenever you're free. So with that, have a great day and God bless.